On this channel, I have quite a few videos on SMART goals because I'm an expert at writing SMART goals. They're very organized and systematic, and they help us to get a lot done in our lives if we just write them a certain way. Well, I thought, how about if I share 10 to 15 SMART goals with you in this video for weight loss, because I know that's something that a lot of people struggle with. So that's something that I work on every day too. So I thought, okay, let me share like 10 to 15 in this video, and then that way you can choose only up to 3 to work on at one time to not get overwhelmed. If you are new to this channel, my name is Ruzanna Hernandez. I am a public school administrator and I have 2 side businesses. I have a family, and on this channel I share a lot of tips and advice on being organized, being well planned, having great strategies in place to be able to achieve everything you want to achieve in a productive, well time managed way in our very busy lives. That way you could succeed, you can live a very rich, abundant life. Let's talk about what goals we can set for weight loss. The one thing I'm going to show you is when you'll see I'm going to put a bunch of goal ideas, SMART goals, as I'm talking. You'll see them on your screen. But basically you're going to notice one thing about each of them is they say I will. Okay, the reason I write SMART goals that way is because of the accountability piece. If I say I will do something, then that means I have buy-in. I'm going to hold myself responsible for doing them. I only work on like 3 SMART goals at a time, if that, because then I don't want to get overwhelmed. So one of my SMART goals for weight loss, or actually to control my weight, to live a healthier life this year, is to cut carbs by 50%. And I've actually mentioned that in previous videos. So that could be a good one for you. And the way I'm going to monitor, because it's all about monitoring, see, you want to write these down, the 1, 2, 3 goals that you choose, you're going to write them down and you're going to put them somewhere prominent, highly visible. Like for me, up here where my printer is that you can't see, that's where I put them because it's easy for me to refer to them frequently. But like once every 2 weeks or so, it's already in my planner, in my calendar, it says check goals, check goals. So it's not just health goals. I also have travel goals. I have family goals. I have my career goals. So I go through and I look and I try to make sure that I am actually on track to achieve them. The SMART goal that I was telling you about, being able to cut carbs by 50%, the way I'm going to do this is, like let's say I get a loaf of bread, right? Let's say I'm going to take a piece to eat that I would normally take like this much. I'm only going to take this much. That's about 50%. If I get a pita bread that's like this big, well, I'm just going to take half. That's 50%. So it's going to be very easy for me to monitor my carb intake every day and then just reducing it by 50%. I'm not going to cut it completely because I can't. I love carbs, but at least I'm going to do 50%, and that's going to make a difference. If you notice, a lot of these goals have numbers tied to them because that's very easy to measure. See, SMART goals are supposed to be specific, measurable, attainable, like they have to be realistic and they have to be timely. So with the way I write these SMART goals, all those boxes are checked and they're very practical. The goals become very practical. So yeah, if you want to check out some of the other videos on other SMART goals, I've written them for like college students, I've written them for high school students. I'm working on one that has to do with leadership, SMART goals for leadership. I have one that has to do with making goals at work. So they're very helpful. I have one that has 125 goals, New Year goals, like basically goals for 12 months and how to accomplish them. They're all very effective and they help us live a very organized, systematic life because it gives us a reason to get up in the morning, And as long as your goals are like tied to your core values, which is another video that I just did, but I haven't released yet, then if they speak true to us, we're going to accomplish them. That's just the way it is. There's a lot to goals, to especially SMART goals, but we're going to do them together. Just make sure you're picking only up to 3 to work on, and let's see if we can make progress together. Remember to make sure that you are monitoring them every 1 to 2 weeks. That way you could hold yourself accountable for achieving your goals. I will catch you in the next video.